Wally the Wombat's Big Surprise. Deep in the heart of the Australian bush, where the gum trees stretched toward the sky and the air buzzed with the sounds of cicadas, Wally the Wombat was doing what he did best, digging. Wally loved to dig. He dug tunnels to nap in during the day, holes to find juicy roots, and little burrows just for fun. His powerful paws and sharp claws made him the best digger in the whole bush. But one morning, as he was happily scooping up dirt, his claws hit something hard. Clunk! Wally stopped. That didn't feel like a root or a rock, he muttered. Curious, he scooped away more earth until a strange round object appeared in front of him. It was smooth, dusty, and half buried in the ground. What is this? Wally wondered, scratching his head. It's not a snack, and it's definitely not a worm. Wally knew he had to find out what he had just uncovered. And that meant it was time for an adventure. A cheeky kookaburra's guess. Wally didn't have to search long for help. Kiki the Kookaburra, the cheekiest bird in the bush, was perched on a nearby branch. Hey, Kiki, Wally called up. I found something strange while digging. Do you know what it is? Kiki swooped down, her bright eyes twinkling with curiosity. Let me have a look. She poked the object with her sharp beak. She tilted her head. Oh, I know what this is. It's a giant golden egg from a long-lost dinosaur. You found a treasure, Wally. Wally's eyes widened. A dinosaur egg? Really? Kiki chuckled. Maybe, but we should ask someone older and wiser just to be sure. A wise echidna's theory. Wally and Kiki hurried through the bush until they found Edgar the Echidna, the wisest creature around. Edgar was busy poking at some ants with his long snout when they arrived. Edgar, I found something buried in the ground, Wally explained. Kiki thinks it's a dinosaur egg. What do you think? Edgar waddled over, blinking slowly. He tapped the object with his spiky paw. Edgar hummed. Not a dinosaur egg. This looks old. Very, very old. Wally and Kiki leaned in. How old? Wally asked. Edgar scratched his spines thoughtfully. It could be an ancient artifact left by the first people of this land. A piece of history. Wally's mouth dropped open. Wow, that's amazing. But how can we be sure? Edgar nodded. There's one more friend we should ask. Roo knows all about big discoveries. A speedy kangaroo's discovery. So off they went to find Roo the Red Kangaroo. They found her bounding gracefully across the open plains, kicking up dust with every jump. Hey, Roo, Wally called out. Can you help us solve a mystery? Roo stopped in her tracks and hopped over. What's up, Wally? Wally showed her the mysterious object. Is it a dinosaur egg, an ancient artifact, or something else? Roo leaned in, studying the round shape. Then, with a chuckle, she said, Wally, I think you've just found an old lost bush football. Wally blinked. Football? Roo nodded. Yep, someone must have kicked it out here long ago, and over time it got buried in the dirt, and you, my friend, dug it back up. The greatest treasure of all. Wally scratched his head. I thought I had found a dinosaur egg, or an ancient artifact, but it's just an old football. Kiki burst into laughter. Well, it's still pretty special. You found something lost and gave it a new life. Edgar nodded wisely. And you learned that true adventure is in the journey, not just the discovery. Roo grinned and tossed the football into the air. And the best part? Now we can all play together. So that's exactly what they did. Under the golden Australian sun, Wally, Kiki, Edgar, and Roo played the most exciting game of bush football ever. And as Wally kicked up dust, laughing with his friends, he realized something important. The greatest treasures aren't gold or jewels, but the fun you have and the friends you share it with.